Design is involved in everything in life. Everything you see that is not natural, like plants and trees and people, has been designed. Well, my name is Duane Wiens, and I grew up on a farm in Inman, Kansas. Went into art in the process of a correspondence course. In the evening, I'd come home. I had a corner set up in the basement of my parents' home, and that's where I did my artwork. I worked in the sign industry in Hutchinson, Kansas for a few years, painting signs and also with a silk screen. I was 27 years old when I enrolled at the Colorado Institute of Art. The competition was strong. Everybody there was a good artist. But I remember one incident. My instructor in design was Dane Clark, and I was working on a project of developing a logo, and I was just finishing the project. He came behind me and looked over my shoulder and said, "Well, I want you to reach deep down inside yourself and pull yourself up to a higher level of design and do the project all over again." And I did, and it was much better. I got inducted into the Colorado Institute of Art's Hall of Fame. They had over 700,000 students, and that year they picked 9. And at that point in time, I had already founded Matrix International. Matrix had a staff of 10 people. We did a lot of international and national work. There were struggles too, obviously. When I went into business, the fear of what I was confronted with was pretty strong. I had to go out and get jobs, do the jobs, and bill them. And to keep the cash flow going was always tough. So that was the day-to-day. I'm not even going to call it grind, because I loved it. I loved it. I really did. I had Matrix for 23 years, and in 2001, I was starting to lose control. The economy turned real bad nationally. Banks went down, companies went down, oil companies went down, and Matrix went down. I started my painting career when I closed down Matrix, and I've been doing that ever since. Fine art had been my goal all my life to do at the end of my career. It was Russian Impressionism. It was loose and colorful. To take a scene and to break it down into a few strokes is harder than people think it is. That's a real challenge, and that's a real joy when I can do it. So I've been in 29 galleries. My son Brian and I have had sales at his house. All the neighbors came in, and one day we sold 20 paintings. And that was a thrill. There's no question about that. Design, the whole design art profession is fantastic. My advice would be, I would say go for it. Yeah, that's what I would say. Go for it.